Okay, so we are starting the Sinking City to continue with our playthrough of our Lovecraftian obsessions. Well, that was extreme. So it looks like he was former Navy or something. I've seen little clips of this but not actually played it. So it's pretty much a blind playthrough. And he doesn't look stable to start with, so this is not going to go well. Well, that's different. Obviously tentacles. Won't be Lovecraft without it. Don't do it. You did it. Hey, Banshee. You okay? So the Charon ship. Well, we've learnt what melee is.
Hope I never have to use it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm looking forward to playing through this. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont. Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases were indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. Well, that's not a good sign. A city drowned in the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself when you come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here and help you on your way cordially. Johan van der Berg. I like that name. Folding camera. So... that's our special ability, movement. You have a mind palace in this as well, which is quite cool. Photo of a trophy. Not bad.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
And we have all our evidence.
Now get out.
Well, that's just rude.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service.
That is an amazing name. I love it.
The moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vandenberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the...
How's everyone doing tonight?
Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can
Such
Of course they
wilderness
have.
dreams is not
Wouldn't be a Lovecraft game otherwise.
By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the fort. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fair enough. I've already vetted a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr.
The Devil's Reef.
What's the best
That
around
is not
I'd like to
making me filled with excitement. That sounds like it's going to be an absolute dive.
I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other things.
I know this game has no hand-holding in it.
The places. Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular. Its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club.
Ah, so he's
for
a
the
philosopher.
like-minded intelligentsia. Gathering
Interesting.
secret thoughts, like moths drawn to
I do like his suit though.
So come on.
It's different.
Philosophy these days.
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
We will leave Mr. Vanderberg for now.
Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds.
Ooh, that doesn't fill me with confidence. I want to know why he's got a shovel on his back. So apparently we can't miss... Nope, we can't miss Mr. Throgmorton because that's obviously him.
Bunch of petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested.
He definitely looks a bit like a monkey.
Private investigator. Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Of course you want my help.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. But he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him
Oh, dear.
strong and smart. The best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Well, I know what the Innsmouthers are from reading the books. They are fish people.
Innsmouth to the ground. Now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family.
Why do I get the feeling that he's like some upper class person?
Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
He's definitely giving me like a gorilla sort of feeling.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose?
I am looking forward to
Use every man.
this thing of seeing what others miss, because I get the feeling it might be similar to the reconstruction from Call of Cthulhu.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tim, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman...
Why do these important people always wear like really white suits just to stand out?
When I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Okay.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
You're impatient, aren't you? So there's the house. Right. There we go.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
I hope someone finds us. My name is Albert, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's something unreadable. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's here. Well, that doesn't fill me with confidence.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it? Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it? Something with this helmet.
So our ability doesn't let us see into this.
What's wrong with it?
Okay. So that's all evidence on the little butty. Now let's go back to the house. He's got a weird little run.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
We will put our hand wherever the hell we like.
dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Maybe he likes doggos more than himself. Yeah, there's a lot of scavenging in this game as well.
It is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Okay, that's everything in this room. Squiddly diddlers. Why would you leave them on the floor though?
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. Choo-choo.
Metal scraps. We'll loot the house while we're going. We'll talk to you after we've searched everything else.
Recognize the face.
Ooh, that looks painful.
It was beaten to a pulp. 5 cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Bit too cliche that. Oh dear, that is not good. I do not like that at all.
Never seen knives like this before. Master for work.
Might be mass for work, but it's not something I want to see.
Seems like prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So that's what an Innsmouther looks like. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, man. What? Who are you? You police?
No, we're a
Oh,
PI.
taking everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know the truth.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. Was that or starve?
I'm liking the visuals to this as well. For not as such a big game, it's actually got quite a lot of detail.
Don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business, and he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious. Barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. And he started to make these horrible sounds and okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant.
Oh dear.
a voice that
Sleeping
called-
Giant kind of says Cthulhu to me.
Sounds familiar. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Katie
Well,
with him.
Paul's seen better
He was
days.
outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
outsider, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our life, our love.
Sorry.
So he's their god.
You know how Paul died.
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. May he have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or did I kill him?
I don't think so.
The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Could be worse. Mind Palace. Let's see. Albert spread hysteria around him. So we have that. Nope. So they're not the right one, so we need to find more. Ooh, this is interesting. This is kind of similar to the reconstruction we found in the last game.
What's happening?
Very interesting.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
One. Then he ran out. I would say
What's
2,
happening?
This, ape
3.
Yeah, run!
What Albert thought
Yep, we got it right.
he was not himself. He attacked the fisherman and his
Hey,
hysteria.
it's really good. Just started it. Not played it before, but I'm obsessed with anything Lovecraft. All evidence. So we've done that. Yeah, so far, I'm really enjoying it.
It takes tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Because I've been going through all my games that are Lovecraft related this week. So I'm trying to get through them and then I can decide what I want to do next. Let's speak to Apeface.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat.
Oh.
Looks like it's her son.
Give it
How are you doing today?
Boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
I got back tonight and decided I wanted to do a late night stream as this had just installed. Oop. Nothing there. Oh, Mind Palace. So. Yep. Should be another one. Louis shot without warning. Mind's Eye can reveal one's omens that guide the way. Got to be around here somewhere. Ah.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Well, that just seems like a bit rude. And this is just freaky as fuck.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Okay, so we went into here. Now, what I want to do is trying to remember how I change weapons. Ooh, flashlight. Let's just look on controls, it'd be easier. Tab.
There's something in the pocket.
What is it? Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly. With the fuzz snooping around the port, but don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and we should have a steady supply of channels soon. Let us have a look. Very nice. So we ain't getting down that way. Anything upstairs? No, there is not. I guess we are going underground then.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have gotten far.
I am not liking this. Not at all.
The door won't budge.
Oh, I can hear something. Shit, what the fuck is that? That is fucked up. That looks like some of my exes. But either way, we killed it, can't search it. But the little ghoul thing is dead, so I'm not too bothered. So who is this? He looks a bit like an ape, so yep, that will be Albert.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
How is everyone doing tonight?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Mind Palace. Killed from what's maybe hiding there. Anti-Frogmorton scent. Wow, this is not looking good for him. Not at all. Lewis pursued. Yep. And Mind Palace. So he was murdered, but we have nothing else to go off. And we found all the evidence in here. Yeah, it is. I find that most of the Lovecraftian games, they're horror, but they're not like jump scares. It's more about messing with your head. Like, Call of Cthulhu was just messing with me so much. It was terrifying, but amazing at the same time. Can I get anything from there? There we go, rags and metal strap. And I know there's like crafting and survival sort of aspects in it as well.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've been
But I love all the Lovecraftian things, because I've done The Shore, I've done Call of Cthulhu this week, now doing this, and I'm going to see if there's any other Lovecraftian games that I can go through.
Yes, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood.
Have you played these games before?
But we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad
Yeah.
news. Yeah.
Your son was murdered, but because he looks like an ape, you could always taxidermy him. Be almost the same thing of having him back.
It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
No need to get testy with me.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain.
Yeah, the game, it's... I know the setting is you're in
Did it.
Oakmont, and it's flooded, so to get around the city you have to use like speedboat sort of things.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate
But so far I'm loving it.
Private eye are you?
a thorough one.
Do you want me to backhand you with my pistol?
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirt bag and I'll help you with anything you need.
That's what I thought. So we are looking for a bar. Here's a bar, I think. Yep, under the keel.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want? I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
I think he will be.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. It looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me? What? Don't.
Oh,
At best, you're
that's not good.
At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What?
Then give me what I want and I will leave you be.
I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. No. Rock. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Okay, let's have a sneak around here, see if I can steal anything from him. I mean reacquire, not steal. We're not a thief. Most of the time.
How Mr. Carpenter's food give away with this darn port closure?
Really loving the setting of the game though. As soon as I found out it was on EA Play, I've been so hyped to play it. And in we go.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Oh, he is not a pretty one.
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Rock. That darn all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice. Nothing to hide. You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me.
That's not really good enough for murdering someone.
That darn warehouse, and me covered in blood.
You are not pretty.
No idea what happened.
I really don't want to look at his face for much longer.
Turns out, I was right.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come
Quite possibly.
Focus.
But you may have still gone and murdered someone innocent.
Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us.
That's not what our vision showed us.
Thing.
Showed you attacked first.
What kind of... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't take offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea.
Is that what we're calling it?
A lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are
I would not say that is blessed.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouters and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived at Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We
I
needed
wonder why.
jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so,
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made
So
our
the
life
Throgmortons
hard.
seem to be a very important family in this game.
Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we see.
you mentioned it.
I like it's a bit actiony with your combat, but not so much it becomes an action game. It still stays as a horror game.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld. The Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And
Nice.
the Throgmortons.
Right. Those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
What's it worth to you?
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few
Yeah,
bullets.
apparently, I think bullets are a sort of currency in this.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
Ooh, so 4 bullets. Let's go to our Mind Palace. I think he was aware of his actions. So we're going to go with that. He was out to murder him. So we got some bullets, and now we will go tell. We will go tell the monkey that his son was murdered by a fish. And hopefully he will pay us as well, so then we've made double the money, or double the bullets.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had
Yes, we will.
family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross.
I would feel bad, but I need bullets.
Bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime.
You're still looking down on me after I solved your son's murder in like half an hour.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I need it to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here.
Well, obviously it is.
An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Geological expedition. I'm not sure I follow.
Well, you should.
I believe the flood and this madness are the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
It's always something below.
Do these cases of hysteria involve
Definitely in these sort of games.
Many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, sleeping giants, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths?
Oh no. I do not like this one bit.
You mentioned a flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened? Tried scientific explanation.
Fair enough.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part
Yes, he was.
cannot be the responsible.
He's now worm food.
Why is he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe?
No, I believe it.
The news for a week that Albert, the only one I could trust, is ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Oh, I am very interested.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear. Do not speak to me like that again.
Ooh, I think we touched a nerve.
I think the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Thank you. Now, what? Yep, give me my money.
First after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation. also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed.
Ah, so bullets are money.
Bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Okay, skills, we have 1 knowledge point. Combat proficiency, vigor, mind. Definitely want to stay sane longer. Okay, let's see what we've got to do. Casebook. Side. Lost at sea. Yep, so how do we... So we will go to the Devil's Reef, because that is where we are sleeping. Oh, that does not sound good. He is definitely a picnic short of a picnic. Oh, well that ain't good. Oh dear. He is definitely losing his mind. So far, really enjoying this though. Really interesting and quite fun to watch. I'm wondering where it's going to head to. Because I had no idea what Call of Cthulhu would be like, and it had me thinking at every turn.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I had seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on the island, something old, dark, and slithering, and it still haunts me. Very interesting.
Never again, they say.
Let's see if we got any of our outfits. Ooh. I do like that. Oh, I want to get that. Go around as the gangster. That is so cool. King's Row, so that is Vandenberg's Daywear. That's not bad. Okay, that's quite cool. Nah, I don't like that. Please, nah. Okay, that is cool as feck. Hey Tom, how are you? Not spoken to you for a bit. Okay, Sherlock Holmes, yes. Cool. Oh, I just want that because of how weird it is. Yeah, I heard. How come? What's got you drinking tonight, Tom? Oh, you just fancied one.
No matter how many times I chug you down, the vision
The number of attacks on the Innsmouth immigrants increased. Raids are intensifying with more and more Innsmouth exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. Shame. Police are on the case with several illegal Innsmouthers businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. The city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throgmorton, head of the Throgmorton Grand family. I regret only one thing, it all started too late. We have not neglected our civic duties. My son Albert would still be with us. Because I had my friend Banshee round tonight, so we were playing chess and I dropped them off and decided I'd do a late night stream instead because I was supposed to stream at 5:30, but we didn't get back till late, and then we had Mackey's, did chess, drove back and thought, why not? I'm still in the mood to stream. Mr. Reed, it seems that you're overexerting yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Johannes. But I'm loving this game, because you know how much I like Cthulhu. I am in work tomorrow, so I'm going to stream till probably about 1:30, and then I will be up at 6:30, so 5 hours sleep will do me. Banshee, I'm not sure, she's one of my... I knew her years ago. We went to this training centre together, so I've known her like 8 years or so, but she's a really good streamer and she does Phasma. Because I got Phasma and she's been teaching me how to play it. And Phasma terrifies me. I always get killed by the ghost. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow King's gang, and they can't get me here now. There's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer and I figure them out. Yeah, I'll be tired in work tomorrow, but who cares? That's right, I've seen you dragging things into your room, mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. The landlord.
The door won't budge.
I've tried watching Market play. It's okay, I just can't get into some of his stuff, but it's good. Got some of your favourite stuff, Tom. Alcohol. It is terrifying. I tried doing it solo and the ghost came up behind me and touched me in my no-no zone. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover things. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. It's not impossible to navigate, it's just not easy to navigate. You just need a good map. Oh. Anyone I know, Tom? Or is it me? It's okay if it is, Tom.
Finally, you're awake.
Oh, another Innsmouther.
Mister, you want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Ah, I can't say I'm not disappointed, Tom. but I'm used to it. We've only been trying for however many years. But yeah, good luck with it. Hope it goes really well. You deserve someone nice. Yeah. Maybe one day, Tom.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened.
How's your mum and dad doing, Tom?
Yeah, well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
I've been good. I was off work sick for a month, but I'm back in now and it's helping. They've been keep changing my medication, but they seem to have stabilised that now. So now I'm waiting for an appointment with Healthy Minds, which I have to wait until August for, which I think's stupid, but apparently that's the earliest appointment.
Fine. Take what you wish.
Do you have anything for me? Yeah, 18th of August. And I was referred in March. Which I think is stupid, because imagine if you need an urgent appointment and they say you got to wait till then, you'd more than likely be dead before you got one. But yeah, I'll wait for it, go to it, see what happens. But yeah, that's sorted. Okay, that's cool. New fast travel point. Okay. Let's have a look. Get rid of these because it's going to bug me. Yeah, it is. I'd say 3 months tops should be it. But 5 is what it is. Finding rooms. Among them I found several pages of the diary of a man describing his life. He suffered from visions, marked the places where he had to go. But yeah, I'll get through it. I had an OT assessment the other week and they said I'm okay to be back in work, and they just put in some things in place to make sure things don't get bad again, because I got the diagnosis and they want to make sure that things don't get to a point where I end up in hospital. I went to the eastern part of Salvation Harbour near the crossing of Fitz-O'Callaghan Street. Yeah, I think it's because I'm still technically registered as living in Bury. Well, they go off your GP for mental health stuff, and I'm registered with a Bury GP. And I don't want to change to one in Baxenden because it took me long enough to start doing things properly here, so I don't want to go through all that again. So, eastern part of Salvation Harbour, near the crossing of Fitz-O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. So, Fitz-O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. This is the thing I like about the game. You can't just... It won't tell you where everything is. You have to find it. So, Salvation Road... Let's look again. Near the crossing of Fitz-O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. Fitz-O'Callaghan and Old Church Road. This is a bit annoying, but it's also quite good as well. So, Old Church Road... So it's going to be somewhere around there. Yeah, if they didn't name the streets, it'd be nigh on impossible to find any fucking thing on this. So, that's not too bad of a distance to go. The Cyclops 2. So have you been up to anything recently, Tom? Or you just been spending time with your mum and dad? That's no problem, Tom. Just glad you're here now. It's been a while since we got to talk, so it's nice to get to speak to you again. I hope they're both doing well. I'll have to pop up and come and see you and your parents sometime. I will pop a cap in your ass if you look at me again. Fishes. Yeah, no problem. I will do, because I like your parents. So we know it is around here somewhere. Ooh, it could be this one. Because the doors, you know when you can go in them because they have these markings on. Ooh, nice. We put it on hold for a bit because people weren't feeling well, so it didn't feel right to try and force people to play if they weren't in the right frame, and people have had a lot going on. So at the moment, it's on hold, and everyone will be coming back after a shortish break. But I've been also working on my book. I've been writing some more, and I've changed the title of it. So I'm happy with that. I did about a few pages last night. It's because your mum and dad are really nice and inviting to everyone. Hi, Dad. The back room's window was broken when I woke up from my nap, so I'm going to go look for Mum. She can't have gotten too far yet. I'm sure she'll listen to me when I find her. Sometimes when I take her food to her, she looks at me weird like she remembers me. Sometimes she even reaches out through the slot and tries to grab my hand, but I do what you said and stand behind the white line and push the tray with a stick, and then she cries. I really hope she'll get better soon. Don't worry, Dad. I will find her and bring her home. Rachel. Yeah, what I will do is I will give you access to the book channel in my Discord, because it's a locked channel, so only certain people that I want to read it can, because the intro, not chapter 1, just the first intro to the story of what's going on, I've put in there. So I will give you access after I'm done streaming, and you can then show your mum if she wants to have a quick read. This is the very first draft, so it's not done. It's just what I've got so far for the intro, and once I've done a bit more, Oh! Get back, you fucker! Oh shit, shit! I'm done. I am out. Fuck this shit. You absolute cunt bundle. No problem. Yeah, you and your mum are more than welcome to read it. It'll be my first novel if it goes well, and if it's good enough, I then will need to decide, do I want to self-publish it or get an actual publisher to do it. Where the fuck is this little book thing? It's supposed to be in here. But apparently not. That sounds big. Oh no, I am done. That you cannot pay me enough to stay in there. You can stay in there. I am not. So what we'll do is we will do another main quest. So the fragments for the expedition discovered the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oak Command. The expedition was to explore the sea. No problem, Tom. I will speak to you soon. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you back next time, maybe. Okay, where are we going? You too, Tom. Enjoy yourself tomorrow. So, we need to find the next place. The expedition was to explore the sea when the open contact with the expedition was lost. Northern cover side at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Right. Asher Road and so somewhere around there. I do really like that's how it works. I'm really enjoying that you don't get your hands held and you actually have to search. Adds a bit more realism to the game. So if we head up and then past the police station. Yeah, this has been a really fun playing it for the first time. I'm looking forward to what's next. Guess we're not going that way. Oh. Save it for a second because I don't want it to crash or anything and then things go to shit. Give me one moment. Because I am getting quite tired and I actually realise how late it is. I'm going to stop it there. We've had a late night stream for about an hour and 15 minutes. But I will be doing another stream tomorrow. And I will be doing it earlier, so around 5:30. So thank you for watching, and I am going to give someone a raid playing Dead by Daylight. Thank you for watching.